Choppers! How are you guys today? Thank you for joining me for another official edition of You're in the cut with Chop It Up. I said you're in the cut with Chop It Up. I said you're in the cut with Chop It Up. Thank you for stopping past my channel. And if you're new, I'm Pumpkin and we just chop it up over here. So, thank you guys. I just wanted to take a moment out to thank you guys that emailed me about a name for my little mystery. And we've come up with Messy Mystery. And this is season 1, episode 2. And we're going to get right into it. It's really a pretty serious situation here, and it's a very serious story because there is another African American woman, and there's some controversy surrounding her death. Her name is Gloria Bambo. She is 20 years old, and she was found hanging in a Texas apartment. But she was found hanging in the garage. So I don't know if it's a townhouse with a garage or a house, and they're calling it an apartment. Now, this happened in McKinney, Texas. She was found hung inside the garage of her roommate's house. Now, he is a 19-year-old male, and they say the McKinney Police Department says that he has been fully cooperative during the investigation, and they are saying that all evidence in this case so far leads to believe that it's a suicide. The medical examiner's findings are still pending at this time, but the preliminary examination of the body has not uncovered any evidence that says that it was anything other than that, or foul play, or any evidence that contradicts what they discovered at the residence. Now, the McKinney Police Department put out a statement stating that they are committed to a complete, thorough investigation of Miss Bambo's tragic death, and we grieve the tragic loss of this promising young life. Now, what started this whole thing is that, first of all, this apparently happened on July 9th. She went missing, okay? And no one that I've spoken with has heard of this. I just got wind of this in the last 72 hours, and I think it's time to put a story out about it. So, there was a young lady named Jamila Arnold, and she took to social media and she said Gloria Bambo, a South African citizen and a resident of McKinney, Texas, was found hung inside her garage. Gloria resided with her roommate, a white male, who found her in the garage Sunday, July 12, 2020. Gloria went missing Thursday, July 9th, supposedly died in the garage the same day. Gloria's body was in the garage for 3 days where people resided, and apparently repairs were made. No one has heard anything about this. Why? We need to know what happened to Gloria, y'all. And she put the report number, and it is hashtag 20-005342, and she's calling on the Collin County NAACP and the Dallas Morning News Fox, WFAA, and the Embassy of the Republic of South Africa in the United States. Now, when all of those were tagged, it started to bring some attention to the situation. That post got more than 2,000 clicks and over 300 comments at this time. So the McKinney police took, and it said, of course, We look forward to the family receiving the results of the autopsy, photos from the scene, statements from the roommates, and release of the handwriting analysis of the letter. We will not accept the sole statement from the roommate. We will seek justice. So now we know that there was a letter left. What could the letter have been? I don't know. But the young white 19-year-old man took to social media and he put out a statement. And let me go ahead and read y'all what he's saying. I'm going to just give you a portion of it, mostly all of it. But it said, we called the police to report her missing. Once we had realized she wasn't in the bathroom and found that she had left an envelope on her bed with her driver's license and her last paycheck, she was fired from her job on July 2nd for a mistake at work, 8 days before she went missing. I checked every room in the house, but didn't think to check the garage because the garage door is broken and practically no one goes in there. The police told me that not much would have been done with the missing person report since she had left on her own accord and was an adult. On July 12th, after I got home from work, there was an overwhelming smell in the house that made me recheck each room, and I found out the smell was the strongest in our laundry room, which shares a wall with the garage. That's when I checked the garage and found Gloria had taken her life. And I called the police immediately after Gloria Bambo was loved by me, my family, and my friends. And that was close with her, and we are devastated. So now that's 95% of the statement that he put out, but I don't understand how you could have not checked the garage, period. And if the garage door was broken, why would she use that room? Why wouldn't she hang herself in her own room? It's just very fishy to me. I'm not trying to put out too much more information or my thoughts and opinions too much. But after that, the police officers were getting overwhelmed and bombarded with a lot of people calling there and asking about Gloria Bambo's death. So they counteracted on that and put out a statement of their own. So it goes like this. The McKinney Police Department typically does not comment on suicides, including naming the deceased. But due to the public nature of this case, we feel the need to clarify some inaccuracies. A number of posts on social media have speculated about the death of Gloria Bambo, a 20-year-old black female. Miss Bambo's body was discovered in her 19-year-old male housemate, who has fully cooperated during the investigation. All evidence in this case so far leads investigators to believe it was a suicide. The medical examiner's findings are still pending, but the preliminary examination of the body has not uncovered any evidence to contradict what was discovered at the residence. This case is still under investigation and is not closed at this time. We are committed to a complete, thorough investigation of Miss Bambo's tragic death, and we grieve the tragic loss of this promising life. So, they are stating that Miss Gloria Bambo was having some depression and she had some mental issues in the prior weeks to her death, according to her friends. But we just want to know some more information. We're not trying to jump to any conclusions, but we are wondering how this woman just hung herself. And it's just strange to me because I've just never heard too much of black people, or African American people or people of color, or whatever it is that they want to call black people at this time. I don't see them hanging themselves, you know? I mean, that's just a weird way to go out, and I just don't know. We're all questioning this, and we are all on social medias using the hashtag um, Gloria Bambo, and it is trending. And I just like to know you guys' thoughts about this. And my question is, why did he have "I'm not Janelle" post on her Twitter account, you know, with a statement on behalf of the roommate? And what is his name? And is he going to actually come out and make some type of statement? And her account is private, so I wasn't able to really go search through there. But I know that they are saying that she had bipolar and anxiety disorders. I'm not sure if that really, is playing a part in whatever it is that's going on with her. But as I stated, that Twitter account, "I'm not Janelle," she was the first to post something. And you know what? Let me go ahead and share with you guys what his statement was prior to that statement that I just read to you. It said, "Gloria Bambo was my roommate, and I'd like to clear up the false narrative that is being spread on social media about her passing. Know that Gloria was diagnosed with bipolar and anxiety disorder, had endured trauma throughout her life, and was also estranged from her family." I don't know why he feels the need to say all of this, maybe to make us look in the direction of her mental faculties. But anyway, let's go on. "Gloria has been renting a room in my house since last September, and the last contact that I had with her was on July 9th, and our conversation was completely normal. On Friday, July 10th, service people came to the door to pick up the fans in the house. Our water heater in the garage had leaked and the walls needed to be dried out." Did you hear that, guys? So if they came on July 10th, would they not have seen the body already hanging there at the time? Okay. Anyway, I texted her and tried to call her, asking for her to answered the door since I was at work, but she was unresponsive. When I came home later that evening, I checked her room to see if she was okay, and I saw her bathroom light on, so I had assumed she was in there and fine. My mom was flying in that night to help deal with the water damage, so I had to pick her up from the airport, and when we got home, we discovered Gloria wasn't in her bathroom or anywhere. Does that make any sense? I'm not even going to finish reading this because this is ridiculous. Why would the mother have to fly in to help them with a water leak in their house when the people were already called and came there earlier? Because he just said he asked her to open the door for the repair people, right? So they were already there before the mother's plane already landed. And why would you need your mom to come and help you with the water heater when you have repair people? See, there's just a lot of unanswered questions. Guys, let me know what you think. Do you think there's foul play? Do you think there's something fishy? Why are they holding back this young man's name? Yeah, this woman's social media, you can find all the information out on CJ. I'm not Janelle's Twitter, but she did, like I said, make it private. Now, let's say her name. Her name is Gloria Bambo. She is 20 years old. She hung herself allegedly in her white 19-year-old roommate's house. I think he flew his mama in because he know his ass is in hot ass water. Okay? And he got some splaining to do, Lucy. Okay? And I want to know what's going on and why this is not made national news. All right, y'all. Like I stated earlier, and let's do this again. The report number is hashtag 20-005342. Y'all get in touch with the McKinney Police Department, okay? Down there in Texas, and it's in Texas too. Y'all know Texas don't play with the people with the tans, if you know what I mean, okay? And all of this is alleged, guys. Drop your comments. Let me know what y'all think. Let me know if y'all even heard about this beautiful South African woman who is deceased now with a future ahead of her. Her life has been taken, or she has taken her life, but it's under suspicious circumstances to me, and I smell a devil. Okay. Thank you for joining me for You're in the Cut with Chop It Up. I said you're in the cut with Chop It Up. I said you're in the cut with Chop It Up. I see you around for something. Bye, babies.